We all have tough days, but even the worst days can get better. Hey friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is Storytime with Stephanie, and today we're going to read Bee's Bad Day by Tom Percival. And this is about a girl named Bee who can't wait for her birthday. There are only 2 days to go and everything is going to be perfect. Then snow begins to block the roads and everything begins to go wrong. With no party, no cards, and maybe even no cake. Can Bee find a way to be okay even in the middle of a really bad day? It was almost Bee's birthday. There were just 2 days to go and she was very excited. The whole family was coming to Bee's party. Of course, Mom, Dad, and Archie would be there, but so would Grandma, Grandpa, and all her cousins. Bee couldn't stop thinking about it. Everything was going to be perfect. The next day, the skies were cold, gray, and heavy. Bee ran into the garden as a single snowflake fell. At first, it was all very exciting, but then it kept on snowing, and snowing, and snowing, until everything was white. The snow was so deep that the mail carrier couldn't deliver any of Bee's cards or presents, and her dad couldn't get any of the party food. This was very disappointing. But Bee took a big, deep breath. At least Grandma, Grandpa, and all her cousins would be there tomorrow. The next day, Bee woke up early. Finally, it was her birthday. But 3 hours later, nobody had arrived for the party. "I'm sorry, sweetheart," said Mom. "They can't make it. All the roads are blocked by snow." Bee stood there for a moment. She had tried so hard not to feel disappointed. But suddenly, everything shattered. This wasn't how her birthday was meant to be. "Happy birthday, Bee," said Mom, passing over a present. But Bee could barely even look at it. Not even a phone call from Grandpa could cheer her up. A tear rolled down Bee's cheek. Everything felt completely broken. "Hey, come on, Bee," said Archie. "Let's go birthday sledding. It'll be fun." Bee didn't want to, but Archie helped her put on her favorite coat. Together, they crunched outside into the snow. Archie swung Bee up onto his back, and a few of the thinner cracks faded away. Snowflakes sparkled around them as they whooshed down the hill. Bee smiled. This wasn't how she'd imagined her birthday, but it was still a lot of fun. A few more cracks disappeared. By the time they got home, a fire had been lit, and the house felt warm, with homemade decorations and candles everywhere. Bee's day had started out badly, but that didn't mean it couldn't end well. Then Dad carried in the most amazing cake, and all the cracks vanished completely. It looked exactly how she had imagined it. Perfect. But then Dad tripped. The cake soared through the air and landed upside down with a splat. For a long time, Bee just stared at it all. Then she grinned and took a huge spoonful of the cakey mess straight from the table. Archie did the same thing, then Mom, then Dad, and suddenly they were all laughing, because birthday cake is always delicious. Even if it doesn't look quite how you expected. We all have days when things don't go our way, and it's okay to feel frustrated or upset. But just because the day starts off badly doesn't mean it has to stay that way. This story reminds us that sharing our feelings, being kind to ourselves, and finding a little hope can help turn a tough day around. Well, friends, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!